Retards. While SEC is monitoring WallStreetBets looking for evidence of market manipulation, but all they find is our crap posts and memes. I can't wait until some SEC lawyer in court has to hold up a screenshot of gorilla, apes stronger together as evidence for market manipulation. Gorilla, apes stronger together, this is what the SEC will record. Sir, he said his brain went brr. Obvious legal advice. I freaking love this sub lol. Same. It's the only that makes me laughing out loud in real life. The only. I was late, can't we do another one? The tables have turned. All the stock subreddits including are holding strong and not selling. This is amazing. Web link. How the turntables. My. Judge, so this is your evidence of a mastermind stock manipulator? They sound retarded. Sir, let me also enter into evidence that my client's full statement, my brain go brr. My wife's boyfriend likes my gemstone, raised hand. We like the stonk, rainbow, bear, boo 5. Then spend 2 hours deciphering whether gemstone, open hands, rainbow, bear, is market manipulation. Sir, can you explain for the judge what FDs stand for? Effing dip craps, that's what. Sir, what is your PTR? Fat tendy ratio. Smiley face. Gorilla, banana, apes is market. Ape want banana. GME banana. Banana go to moon, rocket. Gorilla, celebratory hands in the air, banana, gemstone, celebratory hands in the air, gorilla, rocket. Popcorn, white check mark. Imagine being the 51-year-old guy at the SEC coming here for the first time to investigate it. Imagine being 51 years old and still holding, oh yeah, that's me. I love this stonk. My diamond hands may be shaky these days, but us old retards like the stock. Almost old guy here. My heart condition has been improving over the last few days, resting rate of 70 when reading this retard-infested sub on my wife's boyfriend's PC. I have convinced 5 friends at work too, gemstone, open hands, with me in the hopes they will become smarter and healthier since they are retarded monkey. I am not a doctor and this is not medical advice. I like this stock. Another old guy here, love watching the suits get effed over, as they have been effing us for years, just like the owner of the Mets. Had to close his Twitter account down, just purchased 15 of GME through Vanguard, for Monday morning. I love this stock, and we are going to the moon. 54. Still I hold. My wife hasn't had sex with me in 8 years. I'm actually hoping Melvin will F me. Gemstone, celebratory hands in the air. Imagine being 51 years old and still working for the SEC. I don't think the private sector wants you, baby. You go to work for the SEC because you want to F around all day with no oversight and no accountability and still get paid for it, not because you can't get a job in the private sector. The real SEC employees are always far down in the comments. Imagine working for the SEC. That would be awful. Username checks out. Imagine being the 51-year-old guy at the SEC, and having to report your findings on WSB to the SEC commissioners. Mr. Potato _ my _ arse commented together apes strong. GME stonks to the moon, rocket emoji, diamond emoji, hands emoji, and this was followed by user slurping _ cock 420 commenting F the SEC, we retard autists like the stonks. My girlfriend broke her arm today. She's finally doped up and resting, long effed up day. Thank you all you glorious apes, I needed the laughs. My sides are in orbit here. I begin to understand the fondness for this stonk, as was noted, turns out the real tendies were the friends we made along the way. I'm glad she didn't break both her arms. Imagine thinking 51 is old. I'm 33 and think anyone over 25 is old. 51 is not that old, my groovy brother man. Okay, boomer. JK, I'm 45. Boomers aren't 51, that's Gen X. I found the SEC stooge. Get him. Yeah. Let's get him, wait. SEC, if you're reading this, suck my fat juicy cock. SEC, if you're reading this, do your effing job and put the real market manipulators in jail. Also, has the statute of limitations run on 2008, because I have some thoughts? Message me, juicy cock also available. SEC, if you're reading this, will you go to prom with me? BTW, I'm the guy that's been calling out SEC as the most corrupt and evil gov entity for the last 5 years. SEC browsing WSB, memes. 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 SEC, are memes even legal? Dude was just arrested for creating memes last week. The F? Oh, I'm sorry, I thought this was Murcia. Do we live in effing China? This is Reddit. So. Kind of? Goddamn, somebody flare this retard. Oh yeah, pointing finger, 2 above. SEC isn't government. They should have been replaced decades ago due to incompetence, but they're an SRO. Edit, because there appears to be some dissent, perhaps the best description would be quasi-government. The heads are appointed, like the Federal Reserve, but also are a self-regulating organization. They can only bring civil cases, not criminal cases. There is an incestuous relationship of the SEC and Wall Street that means the small problems get attention, while the big, ugly problems that make people money are ignored, either because of incompetence, or more likely extensive corruption. What the F? They're literally appointed by the president. You're wrong. They are a government agency. Try and find that Kramer video now. Here it is. YouTube link. I proposed to SEC and she's ghosted me. She doesn't like gorilla, and she kept my ring. She loves rainbow teddy bear, though. SEC, if you're reading this, teach me how to incest in gourds? Wrong message, but I like the enthusiasm here. Put the real market manipulators in jail? Then they should all go to jail. The SEC enables the shorts. They are effing colluding. But like how juicy? Medium rare or raw? Because you know they like the raw dogging they get from the HF. I want to award this so bad, but all my money goes to moon stonks. Gorilla, rocket, gemstone, celebratory gesture. Also take a look at CNBC's willfully ignorant coverage. SEC are a bunch of effing pussies who care more about Martha Stewart making an extra grand on an insider tip than hedge funds and their brokers engaging in rampant market manipulation for the last century. Regulators have no balls. They're owned by the sociopaths they were created to regulate. Nobody should expect them to do anything about the blatant market manipulation this last week. Most they'll do is take down an already dead Robinhood and jerk themselves off about it for the next decade while every other HF bleeds the US economy dry with no repercussions. I repeat, regulators are effing useless. The only justice is what we create ourselves. GME to effing Andromeda, you bunch of beautiful autists. Gemstone, raised hand, edit, this is not financial advice. Suck my compressed carbon balls, SEC, I just like the stock. They're owned by the sociopaths they were created to regulate. Owned by. More like staffed by them. I think Martha Stewart is a good example. The SEC can prosecute a certain size target, the same way that lions attack zebras. But lions don't go after sparrows, and they don't go after whales. If a whale was conveniently beached and juicy enough, or the sparrows were arrogantly and blatantly congregating stupidly enough, then yes, they would and will. Too bad actual ethics and equity isn't the main consideration. It's a complicated matter of convenience, expediency, and optics. Fantastical anecdotes aside, history will show who really cares about what. I hope the SEC does right by the people, but I anticipate that corporations being the most important people will be the functional end result, just like the completely inexcusable acts of unfair and specifically one-sided restrictions that occurred last week. I hope I'm wrong, or at least that things change to stop overt inequity like this from happening. Sure, you're not wrong. I'm definitely not saying do illegal things. I am saying that the SEC is right-sized to take on certain kinds of things. There are big problems, whales in my analogy, that they aren't touching: too much margin, 10x leverage, 0% loans, 2% collateral, hedge fund stupidity and zealotry, and double-down betting to create systemic problems to save face instead of go bankrupt, too little and too vague a set of short interest information on stocks. We should know the percent and total short at all times, just like we know the price. And things like Citadel front-running people's buys and sells. Just how it seems to me. I'm not an investigator. There are small problems that are kind of beneath them: reading memes, looking at emojis, tracing all WallStreetBets users' IP addresses to look for what exactly equals sparrow problems. The medium-sized problems, to them, are individuals here or there that put their neck out and did something stupid, long or short, where they feel like they can pin something on someone. I expect that they will just pick 10 people and make examples out of them. And not fix anything or do anything differently. I don't know, my 2 cents. I just say I understand now why Elon Musk called the SEC the Short Seller Enrichment Commission. Agreed, and it's definitely way more complex than could be covered by basic analogy. I guess the point was that it would be really cool if enforcement was looking at actual wrong instead of political or public relations type of expediency, but the incentive doesn't seem to be there, especially when considering capacity of public attention span, let alone comprehension, let alone functional pressure in the way that a corporation personhood is reserved special treatment in this system. Oh well, I guess we are all really just apes. On that note, I'm getting my first share of GME printed on an actual physical certificate that I am never going to sell. Because I like the stock and it is now a piece of history. Raised hand, gemstone, raised hand. You know those SEC lifers will be knocking on your door with an offer like that, right? I remember back when we retards got our blowjobs from Rainbow Bear in the back of Walmart. Now we getting it from SEC. What a time to be alive. They pros too. SEC has sucked Wall Street dick for years. I was once Bear, Rainbow, behind Wendy's. Now I bull stud also behind Wendy's in different action. After your wife's boyfriend. Buy this fat juicy stock, gemstone, palms up together, gorilla, equals, rocket, sparkles. If your cock is truly fat and juicy, I'm sure there will be some Rainbow Bear ready to come snarfle that hog. Are you free on weekends? Also, hashtag buy more GME, rocket, unless you hate money. Be gentle user Viptalik, their mouths are sore from all the other billionaires. Reddit link. Make sure you save them some fromage cheese. My wife's boyfriend told me to buy $G.M.E. Sorry, I'm retarded. Gemstone, celebratory hands in the air, rocket. Yes, I am telling to buy again, and again buy more bananas. This sound like financial advice. Are you licensed to give such advice? Sorry, sir. That guy's retarded. He doesn't even know how to read. He just really likes the stoke. Don't get too close though, he has retard strength and diamond hands. This is my favorite comment from this entire sub. Buying bananas, is it legal? More at 11. My wife's boyfriend said that I would get to clean the toilet again if I bought some GME. So I did. And I'm, gemstone, palms up together, ing it. Don't scratch the toilet with those, gemstone, celebratory hands in the air. Thank you for the guidance. I definitely don't want to disappoint. And they see. We like the stock. And we going to the moon, rocket. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube and share them with your friends. We welcome your comments below. Press to start another of our videos.